Hello everyone, BlackIce here, and welcome back to Pokemon Uranium. Last time we left off, we battled Theo on this island thing, and today we're going to do a little bit more exploring. I'm going to take a look at our Pokemon here. I leveled them up off camera, but I'm actually doing some post-commentary on this episode because, unfortunately, my mic did not record when I initially tried to do this episode, and I'm just going to be running away from these wild Pokemon, so don't worry about that. My mic didn't record because I had to take my computer and I got the new processor that I've been talking about on my channel for a little while, but I had to take the entire motherboard out and basically take the whole computer apart to put it in, and everything's back together and fine, but I plugged my mic into a different USB port than it was before, so it changed on whatever it is the settings are for Bandicam and all my other recording and sound devices that have used my mic, because since it was in a different USB slot, I guess it looks somewhere else for it. So unfortunately I'm going to have to do some post-commentary today, but for the most part I'm just going to be running away from all these Pokemon, and we're going to be going up against these guys in a double battle. Oh, looks like a challenging trainer ready, Jenny? Yeah, I didn't read that much better when I did it in real time, and it makes me feel even more odd and stuff about commentating because I was basically just talking to myself that whole time. My mic didn't pick up any of it. But anyway, we got the Intimidation from Felling, a little bit annoying. So I'm going to try to use Incinerate, but for whatever reason, Incinerate, you don't get to choose the target, and I was confused by that during this battle. Shelton, we're just going to have attack Felling, I think. Yeah, let's go for Felling. I'm like talking about this like I'm making a decision now, but it's really weird. I never really had to do post-commentary, and on a game like Pokemon, it's really tough. Especially because a lot of what I'm saying in real time, you know, it's like, you know, you kind of get in my head about the decision-making process and, you know, that I'm going through at the time, but it's really hard to convey that in post-commentary, so instead I'm just talking about other things, like how hard, or not hard, but like how different post-commentary is. It's not necessarily more difficult, but it's definitely different, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make this work. Mostly, you know, it would kind of be okay if I didn't have commentary, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, you know, one of the things I do is I do commentary on videos. You know, I can't have my commentary videos without any commentary. But I was thinking, okay, well, it's a Pokemon game, you know, it's, I guess the commentary kind of makes those videos, actually, or else you don't really know what's going on, and I don't know. But anyway, for me, the most important part was, like, talking to NPCs and, like, the way I read them, and, oh man, I had a really good one later on the video, too, so I'm really disappointed that that happened, but, you know, it happens, and I'm doing the next best thing here, and, you know, hopefully this will sync up, actually. Hopefully this will all sync up correctly. But anyway, these trainers are pretty tough. Tanskyr is a really cool Pokemon. I don't know if I've seen Tanskyr before in this LP, but I remember going like, oh wow, Tanskyr, what a really cool Pokemon. That's what Tancoon evolves into. And, oh, when Shelton goes down, wow, oh yeah, because Felunge, I believe, is doing a lot of damage with Fury Swipes. Yeah, really powerful Pokemon. And, you know, despite me doing my best efforts to level everyone up, it helped, but, you know, we're still kind of losing Pokemon here and there. I guess it's okay. I mean, we're kind of at the same level. Anyway, let's have Mankey use Karate Chop on somebody. I think I used it on Tanskyr. Yeah, and Tanskyr goes down in one hit, because Mankey is, like, really powerful. He's like a glass cannon. Which is kind of weird, because I never really thought of Mankey as a glass cannon. But, you know, just how he's been lately, or not lately, I should say, but throughout the LP, he can't really take a hit, but he does lots of damage, especially if his attacks are super effective, so, you know, as much as I want to kick him off the team, he's been pretty good for us. Alright, Feroki goes down to Felunge, because Felunge is like, oh, look at me, I'm super powerful with my Fury Swipes. And so, we have defeated these trainers, I believe. Mankey gets to level 25, is trying to learn Assurance. And I forgot what this did, so I went to check, and then I accidentally tried to stop wording it, but the target has already taken some damage in the same turn. This attack's power is doubled, which, in my mind, is a really good idea, because, especially with Anger Point, which already maxes out Mankey's attack, and then if Mankey takes damage in that turn, that's doubled, so that's pretty much a guaranteed KO. And I want to learn it over Fury Swipes, because Fury Swipes has failed me a few times. It's not really that accurate, and I think Assurance could be a much more reliable move, and it's a Dark type move, so it gives me a little bit of coverage against those Psychic Pokemon, for example, although, I mean, let's be honest here, I don't think I would send Mankey out against the Psychic type. Alright, who are these people here? You want to sail to the construction site for the new power plant? No, not right now. Right, what do you want to... What? Power plants are not for kids. I so screwed up that reading there. I'm a supervisor on the construction of the new nuclear power plant where 10 years ago there was a malfunction and the old plant was abandoned. The area has been deemed mostly radiation free. This boat is for workers, but you can come too if you want. Yeah, so we're not going to go there right now, because I just want to get to the next town. I want to heal up my Pokemon. I need a break. We've been on routes for a while now with lots of trainers and lots of wild Pokemon. That hasn't ended yet. Hopefully it will. Oh, and it looks like it will. We're at Beale Beach City. Welcome. Alright. So we're just going to go exploring around here, look for the Pokemon Center, and then maybe start talking to people. There's an item down there. You know, let's go pick up that item. There's been lots of items on the ground, so why not? And we get a coconut milk, so I'm assuming that's kind of just like this game's version of Moo Moo Milk or something like that. It's like a healing item and probably heals like 100 HP. I checked it sometime in the episode, but honestly I don't remember. But that's West Tandor's Ranger HQ, so maybe my dad's there. That's what I'm thinking, because my dad was a famous Pokemon. Ranger, if you remember from like the first episode. Sorry, but the construction of the subway is still going on, or it's still not done. So yeah, we can't use the subway, but once we can, it would be very convenient if we ever wanted to travel way far back again, so good to keep in mind. Maybe it'll open up after I beat the gym, but, you know, let's heal up our Pokemon, and let's talk to this person. I tried to fight Callie, the leader, but she wiped me out. Gotta train up and try again. Hey, want a battle? And here's where I get really excited about having one of these trainers again, because early on in the LP, we had someone in the Pokemon Center who would try to battle, and you could battle that person over and over again for experience and money. And I'm just going to do this battle once, and Faroki is just going to have a really good time here. And for whatever reason, Tomy insists on like staying out there. Anyway, let's try to use Incinerate on Kinetmonk, so that's... Okay, yeah, it's going to use Charge, raise its special defense a little bit, but I think I'm going to keep going because I don't think Nightshade affects Kinetmonk, and Poison Sting's is not very powerful, so I'm going to keep trying to Incinerate, even though it might do a little bit less damage. And it looks like it did a little bit less, but, you know, let's go for it again. Why not? 3 times the charm, right? It uses Tackle for some reason, even though Thunderbolt would have been the better move. And now I guess we'll finish it off with Poison Sting. It only has like 2 health left, and it's using Charge again, so... Luckily, Poison Sting's a physical attack, so I don't have to worry about the attack of that being reduced. Something I do want to mention, though, is, you know, I might go back to this trainer, oh, and this trainer is a Mankey, haha, Incinerates. Go down in 1 hit. See, Glass Cannon, like I said. But I might go back to this trainer in a stream or something to grind if I need to. Oh wow, you get a lot of money for that. I didn't even notice that at the time. So, we're gonna heal up our Pokemon again. And we're just gonna have a not as fast-paced episode. I'm just gonna talk to some people. You know, look at the bookshelf, go up the stairs, and let's see what this person has to say about the life. When you're out walking on the beach, be careful of palm trees that look kind of odd. They might be Pokemon. Okay. See, another thing about doing post-commentary for this is it's kind of hard to remember the pacing I was reading at, or, you know, I might have been saying something at the time and I don't remember. But we found a Revive behind here. That's a pretty good item. Just sitting right behind the Pokemon Center, too. Alright, so let's take a look around. I guess we can go to the beginning and just talk to everyone outside first. And we will start with Fishing Man. Did I die and go to heaven? Because I'm in paradise. The sky is blue, the sea is warm, and the girls are smoking. Yeah, so he's just enjoying life right now. Fresh coconut milk right off the tree. Sweet, tasty, delicious. Good for humans and Pokemon. Only $800. Want some? No, because I found some on the ground for free, sir. Well, it's your loss. Except not really, because I think you dropped a little bit somewhere. So many hot girls, so little time. And he's enjoying himself too. And again, I've only seen a few girls. Like, this is the third girl we've seen in this town. I moved here with my family, but my grandparents took one look at this place and moved back. I'm here to stay too. Something like that, which I was kind of confused because to me that didn't make sense. I thought I read it wrong at the time, but I read it again and maybe I read it wrong again, but I still can't make sense of it. But we're at the Mule Beach Public Park, so this should be a pretty relaxing place, I'd say. See what these fine people are up to. My child has so much energy, hopefully he will tire himself out soon. Tire yourself out, your mother demands it. Yay, yay, wee, you'll never catch me. Well, kid, it seems you have failed your mission because you have been caught. That's how I was able to talk to you in the first place. Alright, so we're gonna find a full heal here. It's great, and let's see what Man on Bench has to say. I choose the homeless life. Who says you gotta own a house? I ain't about that kind of life. You know, that's kind of respectable as long as you're happy and get by. It's pretty good. Hey you just intruded on our secret hideout. We're gonna punish you. And these people were really, really mean to me. I mean, I just want to say hi, and they're just like, no, you can't see us here. We have to destroy you right now with our Kokoran and Fell Lunge. So needless to say, we get Feroki and a Shouten to take care of the hard work. And it works out pretty well, except Kokoran hangs on with a little bit. I thought for sure the Shouten could take out Kokoran. And Feroki's Incinerate's a little weird. I couldn't have him target another Pokemon, and I was kind of fumbling around with that this whole battle, and essentially we just ended up targeting the same Pokemon. Because for whatever reason, I couldn't work out what was going on, and it was stupid Incinerate. But I think here I used Nightshade on someone, if I remember correctly. I don't remember correctly though, but Fury Swipes does lots of damage to Feroki, so we're getting kind of the same treatment that we got in that earlier battle before we got to town, where we have, and it was a double battle with Ace Trainers too, so what's it with them and using Fell Lunge with, what's the name of the move? Fury Swipes, that's it, Fury Swipes. Alright, so they're gonna just keep doing that. They got a solid strategy, and I have a solid accidental strategy, or an accidental strategy solidly, or basically, it worked out well, even though it wasn't my intentions. And so I think they're down to one Pokemon left. Or no, they have two left, but I don't remember how this works, because they defeated one trainer's Pokemon. And again, lots of damage being done. Oh, and then one Incinerate takes out Fell Lunge. So yeah, there's going to be one more Pokemon coming out. It's Corsola. And Corsola is a surprising Pokemon here because of what happens next, but something I tried to do was see if I could target Fell Lunge since it was like still out there. I wasn't able to do it though, so I stopped messing around. We just took on Corsola. Did not do very much damage at all, but this Nightshade's going to be a little bit better for us. And then Corsola's like, I got a Rock Blast, so that was scary. I mean, that's like a move that can hit multiple times, and it took out Feroki in one hit because that's a 4x weakness. That was scary. I did not expect Corsola to have a Rock Blast, because the Corsola that I was running into in the wild, they were pretty weak, and they didn't have that move, so lesson learned, I guess. Don't send out Feroki against a Corsola. Alright, so I think we ended up winning the battle here, even though Fell Lunge insists on being out there. You cheated, my team, and like they said something really weird. And it didn't make any sense to me, so I went and found a Sharp Beak. And I was like, hey, maybe this raises the power of flying type moves. So here we go, I checked the description, and indeed it does. So I'm going to give it to a Shouten. And I was also showing off some other items I found off camera while I was on those routes. And something else I should mention, I did end up going back to that route with all the trainers on it that I said I might save for a grindy stream. Yeah, unfortunately, there was only like one trainer there, so that would have made for a bad stream anyway. And we do have this Outen here, which is very helpful. I think we used the PST on it, and it ends up giving us an amulet coin. Well, it already gave us that, but we'll see the text here. I love my human very much. She gives me treats. In return, I bring her shinies. So that's a pretty good relationship they have, and I wish them happiness and prosperity for the future. And one last guy we didn't talk to yet here. The sailor. Stranded on solid ground makes me land sick. And for whatever reason, he doesn't just get on his boat. He wants to battle me. I don't know. The logic on these people didn't make any sense. So Hahar's going to use a quick attack, Shouten will use wing attack, and definitely have the advantage. Alright, so he's going to the wing attack, or not wing attack, quick attack here. Take out Bahar. He's going to use Tubjaw. And if I remember, Tubjaw is this really powerful water type. Aqua Jet, oh wow, that actually did do a lot of damage. I got surprised here, and I already knew what happened. Alright, it was this next attack that surprised me most, though. So, we're gonna see this thing in action. It used Bite. That does a whole lot of damage, even though Aqua Jet didn't. So I'm guessing it might be part Dark type. I don't know. It's either that or Aqua Jet doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Anyway, we defeat the sailor and he goes, Erp! Erp, everyone. Erp. Erp. Sailor Perry, 2015. I don't know why. He should just go back to his boat. But anyway, since, oh yeah, that's the gym. It looks real nice, so can't wait to go there, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to talk to people and have a nice relaxing episode. I guess we have to talk to everyone in the houses now. But first, actually, no, we went and got the item. Oh yeah, there was the guy on the beach. Swimming keeps me in shape. That way, I can drink as much as I want to at night. Yeah, it's not a very good idea. I mean, being in shape's great, but I don't know. I just have a hard time following the logic there. Alright, let's go into the first building. Alright, it's over there. And here's an interesting house. Very nice house, I gotta say. Oh, let me talk to you. Hey there, you look like a trainer. Listen, can you do me a favor? I received this egg from a friend of mine from a faraway region, but I can't take care of it myself. Will you take it off my hands? Oh, your party's full. Come back when you have more room. So yeah, unfortunately we can't do that yet. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. You're the gym leader, Callie? Oh man, what a hottie. You're too young to understand. You know, like 13 in the game, guy. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, but anyway. Let's go to the next place. Now, this place is really fancy. This is the Beachside Resort and Casino. So, we're going to go on in, check out what's up here. Make sure we wear lots of suntan lotion. Yeah, whatever. And these people are kind of weird, especially this old man here. Listen to what he has to say. I just want to stay here and never leave until my pockets are empty, that is. Yeah, he just wants to spend all his money here at the casino. I have a permanent penthouse suite on the top floor. It has a view of the entire city. Yeah, way to go, rich kid. Good job. No, seriously, good job. That's kind of awesome. And here we have the Pokemon Lottery Corner. Didn't really do a whole lot for this, but basically what happens is, if I could explain it, you check in with this person, she'll check the ID number of your Pokemon and see if they match up with your lotto ticket, and if they do, you'll win a prize. But they most likely will not. Because that is how the stupid lottery works in this game. Anyway, let's get some info about the resort and casino here. It's a 5-star locale known around the world for the highest quality entertainment, lodging, and dining, located in picturesque Beale Beach City. So yeah, it's a pretty exquisite place. All patrons welcome to enter. Daily drawings, whatever, you'll never win. also invited to enjoy the wide range of entertainment in our casino for the chance to win rare and valuable items, and even rare Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. And then we just need more info, like directions. To your immediate right is the casino, where you are free to enjoy a variety of exciting games of chance for the opportunity to win prizes. To your left is a 5-star restaurant and bar, which also contains our Pokemon Care Center, where our specialists will make your Pokemon feel pampered and refreshed. The elevator leads to the hotel. We offer a variety of room types: single, double, suites, deluxe, and penthouse. And yeah, I know I read that even though it was off screen, because I remember what he said. But yeah, you need to be 18 to get in the hotels. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. No, I'm actually above 18, so if I could rent one of those, it'd be kind of nice. Alright, let's see what's over here. This is another house, I believe. Oh no, that's the Ranger HQ, right. Okay, let's see if my dad's here. Hello, are you my father? Being a ranger isn't anything like being a trainer. We don't force Pokemon into slavery. Wait, sorry, no offense. I am fenced. Oh, what do you have to say? Hey, isn't that... You're Kellen's son, aren't you? How do you know? Yeah, you are. Go and fetch him, guys. Alright, they're gonna go fetch him. Hey, Dad, you got big hair. BlackIce, how? What are you doing at Beale Beach? Oh, of course. We're taking the Tandor Gym Challenge. So I guess this means you've got, what, 2 badges already? Oh man, does time ever fly? Alright, so, how do you Pokemon? Are you collecting them for Ernest? You know, Ernest, Bambo, the professor? Like, I don't know Ernest. He's like my best friend. What about that kid Theo? He left on a journey along with you, didn't he? He always used to follow you around. Me? I'm just doing my job. Making sure people follow the law, treat Tandor with respect and all that. Be sure to, respect your Pokemon. Don't capture too many or you'll disrupt the local ecosystem. What do you have been up to lately? Well, that's nice. So, I guess good luck with the gym. If you haven't already beaten it, I mean, see you around, I suppose. Yeah, this conversation was kind of weird to me. I don't know why. But anyway, let's talk to these people now. I didn't know he had a son. He's so dedicated to his work, he never mentioned anything about family, and yet you recognized me right off the bat. Your father's one of the top ranger we have here. Everyone looks up to him. Yeah, that's pretty good, I suppose. We don't form close bonds with our Pokemon. Some of us that have a partner Pokemon do, though. Yeah, typical Pokemon Ranger stuff. You know, your mother was. Wish you could have known her. Me too. Me too. Anyway, let's get on out of here, and I managed to fall down the stairs, so I put in an order or a complaint. So hopefully they'll fix their stairs and I won't be falling down them all the time. Alright, let's go take a look at... No, we already checked these places out, so I'm gonna go to this house right here. I believe this is just a house. Yes, it is. I'm gonna win this battle. I've got Charizard. Nobody beats Charizard, and I thought he was talking about, maybe playing something on the Wii U, because he wasn't actually battling me, so I don't know what else it could have been. This game is so broken. Hyper Beam is like an instant KO. That's not how it works in real life, right? I'm afraid that is how it works in real life. Hey man, do you have a Mankey? Want to trade for my Nidoran? Oh, sorry, I meant in the game. Yeah, all you games within games, guys. See, I got really excited because that would have been a really convenient opportunity to kick Mankey off the team, but I guess I'll let him evolve, whatever. But we have the mart here, the department store, if you will, and you can find all sorts of goods from all sorts of people here. It is a pretty big store, so we're gonna just talk to the people, see what they have to say, and buy and sell. You know, economy. Daddy, buy me a Pokédoll, buy me a Pokédoll. No, may not have one. So many choices, I'm paralyzed with indecision. Guess I need a paralyzed ill. What are you looking at? Alright, so let's get rid of him. And luckily, this guy is like some sort of android that's hooked up to the elevator. You press buttons on him to go up and down different floors. So it's pretty convenient, I suppose, you know? It's like the convenience of an elevator panel with the company of an elevator doorman. So it's kind of nice, I guess. This guy's stocking up on supplies. Something I don't like about the elevators, though, the animation. It takes too long. I've never been a fan of that, but unfortunately we only have an elevator here. We can't take a staircase. But yeah, this guy just collects Pokeballs, which, you know, I can get behind that. And speaking of Pokeballs, there are Pokeballs here. And let's go buy some. Let's get some luxury balls, because to me, these are the coolest Pokeballs in the game. We're gonna buy a lot of them, and by a lot I mean like 10. So, yeah, 10 luxury balls, that'll be good, and I'm also going to get 10 quick balls, because those are really effective for catching Pokemon. And then, or no, I get 5 of those, I guess, and then do I get 10 Ultra Balls? I know I bought some Ultra Balls. I don't think I got 10, though. Maybe I did, I don't know. No, we just got 5 of them. Yeah, that's fine. Ultra Balls are pretty good. Alright, and then we, check what we could sell, but we don't really have anything to sell. I mean, all the items we have are actually pretty good, so I'm going to be hanging on to them. Same with the medicine, so I'm just going to not sell any of the medicine, I suppose. Or the TMs or berries or anything else. So, it's a good thing we got an amulet coin earlier in the video, because we don't have a whole lot of money, and we don't have a whole lot of things we can sell to get money. So, amulet coin is going to be the way to go. Let's buy some more super potions, though. And do we want anything else? Yeah, I think we got more super potions, and they actually have full heals in stock, so I bought a bunch of full heals, and yeah, they're only 600. I don't know if that's a good price, but it seems like a good price, so we're gonna buy 5 more. We already had 3, so that'll be pretty solid for now. And then I went to go check if I could sell any of the other heal medicines, like antidote and stuff, but when you look at the price, it's not worth it to sell them, like, at all. So, we don't sell them at all. Oh, man. Oh, well. Let's get on out. Or, not out, really, but go on up to the next floor. Which is a 3F in this case. Thank you, Mr. Elevator Android. Alright, and we go down. Let's see what you people have to say. Hyper Beam, go! Meow! Right. These technical machines are so expensive. I remember when they were cheaper. But then you can only use them once, so I guess these are better. That is very true. Evolutionary stones are essential for evolving Pokemon like Eevee, or the native bug types of Tandor. Good thing they have them all here. And that is very good. I can't really use them right now, but, you know, in the future, I'm sure that will be a great investment to make. So we get our Fire Stones, and we can't use them on Feroki. I thought you might be able to. Alright, and this person has the Evolutionary Stones in stock. Check them, but, you know, not a whole lot going on there. And this other person has the TMs, and boy, are they expensive. Look at the prices on those. They're all really good TMs, though, so, I mean, you can't really blame them. You know, I mean, that's definitely worth it, especially since you can use them more than once. So we'll be going there when we have more money. But for now, we'll go to 4F. Floor 4F, I should say. And again, that animation is too long for me. What do you have to say, Mr. Scientist? I pumped my Pokemon full of protein to supercharge its attack power. Now it doesn't look so good. Not the greatest idea, but actually Pokemon likes those things. Yeah, Pokemon like those. Nothing on TV, unfortunately, so judging by what these characters said, this is the place with all the X items, which I never use, so basically the items that I turn into money, and all the drugs, which are actually really good, because they're good for EV training and things along those lines. And that's something I find kind of good about this mart. In other department stores, it wasn't very often that, or maybe it was and I'm just not remembering, but it wasn't very often you could just talk to people and know what the people were selling. So I like how they do that here. Again, I don't know if they've done that before, and if they did, well, then I guess they just continue to do a good job in Pokemon Uranium. But we're going to take a look at this store because they got some rare things. welcome to the Rarity Shop, and they got some really cool items. They got Elixir, Jungle's Crown, Soda Pop, and Pretty Ribbon. So I'm gonna buy the Jungle Crown because it boosts fighting type attacks, so I'm guessing that might be better than the, what was it called? The Black Belt for Mankey, so I'm gonna give it to Mankey. And they have a Pretty Ribbon, which raises the power of Fairy type moves, and I don't have any of those now, but it's only 100. I'm gonna buy that, you know? Save it for the future. And this Smart actually changes its stock every day, so it's a good idea to get these things while they're here. At least, well, you know, those two things. The other things weren't that great, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, let's go down to 1F. And we are going to go get that Pokemon out of the egg. I mean, no, that's not how it works. Not yet. We're gonna get that egg from that person, so we're gonna run to the Pokemon Center, you know, after forgetting that I had to go to the Pokemon Center. And we're going to make room so we can get the egg, and deposit that into the PC as well. I'm wondering what the egg is. I'm not really sure, and if you know, please don't spoil it in the comments. You know, that's something I'd like to find out, but I do appreciate all the help that I get in the comments. I mean, nothing's really been spoiled or anything bad like that for me, so again, just kind of a reminder that I'd like to find out by myself. And, you know, maybe we'll hatch the egg on a grindy stream, but for now I'm not going to carry it with me because I already want to put Chemical on the team. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe just keep trying to train Mankey up till he evolves or something, and then we'll put Chemical on the team, so we'll see how that works out. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with that. But we'll go get the egg because we are indeed a trainer, and I can indeed help this person out with taking care of the egg by doing this person a favor. For whatever reason, this person doesn't have the ability to put the egg in her pocket and run around in circles, so, you know, I don't know. I'd be glad to take it off her hands in that case. So, we're just going to end the episode here at the Pokemon Center and save our game, as we do. And I don't know what we're going to do next time. Probably go to the place, the power plant place. So, anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.